Hi guys, it's me, Donita, and I'm checking in because it's been 2 years, 2 months, and 2 days since I had gastric bypass. Not very consistent with the video thing and checking in, but here I am. I just don't want you guys to feel like I'm not communicating or I'm kind of off doing a lot of damage, which, happens, I'm sure. Absolutely happens. Wanted to just say that so just for those who don't know, I'll give you a little update. I had gastric bypass December 2nd, 2014 with Dr. Dan the Man in Akron, Ohio. And do not regret my decision at all. Still 100% happy that I did it. There's pros and cons with everything, so I've had struggles, but I'm healthier. So that's the whole reason I did it, so I'm happy with that. Yeah. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about where I am mentally this far out after surgery. I feel like we have phases after surgery. So pre-op, you have that phase where you feel so scared of your pre-op diet. And I know everyone's pre-op diet varies a little bit. Mine was hard, and I remember having days where I just cried because I was scared to eat. You want to shrink your insides for surgery, so you are pretty much doing protein shakes, liquid soups for days upon days. And I remember for me, it was around Thanksgiving, so that was really super hard. And being a food addict, which I would think most of us, if you're having gastric bypass, you're probably got food issues. Now, I'm not saying that's the case for everybody, but everybody that I know had relied on food for more than just nutrition. And so you go through that phase where you're scared and you're like, am I really making the right decision? Am I really making the right decision by having surgery if I can't control myself? I remember being so scared, like, what am I going to do after surgery? Well, then you have surgery, and you realize really fast that you get full super fast. I mean, I remember I could not believe how fast I got full. And so you're on a strict diet, the soft foods after surgery, and then eventually you can eat what you want again. So I feel like the first year of surgery, regardless of what you eat, you're going to lose weight. Because for me, I had the full gastric bypass. Now, maybe this is not the case for everybody. This is my personal experience. So if it wasn't yours, I'm sorry. I'm not talking to you or about you necessarily, but it was mine. My personal experience was I could pretty much eat what I wanted, and I was going to lose weight. And what I mean by that is you're eating so little. If I would try to put something in my mouth, though, that I shouldn't, it would come back up. I mean, I would be sick for hours. So I learned just don't do that. And that's the whole benefit of the surgery, right? That's why we have the surgery, to have the restriction. So there's no shame in that. There's no shame in being restricted. That's the reason I had surgery. But I did try to make good decisions. I tried to stick to the rules. And I think that's one of the reasons that I did good. I mean, I did good. I lost the majority of my weight the first year. And then after that, it wasn't as much. I lost a little here and a little, I think my second year, 40 pounds, maybe 40. I don't know what it was exactly. I would have to go back and do the math, but the majority was the first year. And I remember if I would eat anything that I shouldn't, if I would just take a bite of something, I would feel guilty, just super guilt. Like, this is the reason you had surgery. You shouldn't be eating it. So you go through phases is my whole point, where you go from being this food addict who ate from morning till night bad things and drank calories to, oh my gosh, I can barely, because when you come out of surgery, I mean, you were literally drinking like this much at one time, you're limited. I remember trying to get in all my fluids and just drinking it every so often. So here I sit. And I'm in a different place than what I was ever after surgery. It's scary, it's new, but it's old because it's the same place I was. You know, it's the same exact place I was. If I could make a suggestion to anyone out there who's had surgery and you haven't ventured back into eating bread or sweets or that type of thing, I would say hold off as long as you can. I know it's tempting. I mean, I would tell myself a chip doesn't hurt, a bite of something doesn't hurt, and it doesn't. But I feel like that's when I want something that I shouldn't. So, for example, the other night I made my husband loves fried eggs and fried potatoes. So, eggs is a good thing for me. Eggs is a good option for a weight loss surgery patient. The potatoes not so much, and I really don't do potatoes. If I want white stuff, I'll do fake noodles. I will do fake bread. Like today for lunch, I made a cauliflower crust pizza that was really good, I must say. And for those of you guys who haven't tried the cauliflower crust pizza, I tried it by actually ricing the cauliflower myself. Don't go through all that. You got to drain it, and don't do that. Just buy the stinking riced cauliflower already riced and make it. Just a suggestion from me. It makes it so much easier. That's what I did, and it worked out great. So, but my point is when I do eat something that I shouldn't, I have cravings that I don't typically have. If I stick to the rules of my plan, I don't have those cravings. But as soon as I go back to eating something I shouldn't, a bite of a potato, a bite of a candy bar, which, I mean, I'm 2 years and 2 months post-op, so I don't know. The difference is before surgery, I would demolish a pizza. I would demolish a candy bar and a bag of chips and a 2-liter. None of that is happening in my life. None of that's happening. But I am making some bad choices. And I think it's a part of life. And I think it's a part of adjusting to life after weight loss surgery. Because we forever cannot eat small portions of food. But I think we just have to make good food choices 90% of. I have found myself, though, eating really fast lately. Like trying to get it in. And I haven't done that in a while, like that. Back to the binge stuff. You remember when you would binge and you would just hurry up? Some of you may never have binged, but I was a binge eater. I would just hurry up and shove as much as I could in at once. And so sometimes, even if I'm eating healthy food, I find myself shoveling it in like really fast, and that concerns me. Like, slow down, take your time. Yeah, I'm not losing weight, and it's me. It's me. I mean, I haven't lost weight in 2 months. I mean, I'll go up a pound, down a pound, up 2 pounds, down 2 pounds. I do that game, but like consistently losing. I mean, I'm at like 180 pounds, 0.2 pounds. I can't even talk today. I've lost 180 pounds pretty much. But I go up and down. Some of it might be water retention, salt. I don't know. But sometimes I'll see 179 lost. I'm still over the 200 mark. Sometimes I'll win and I like my number, and sometimes I don't. But I'm still over 200 pounds, and maybe I will forever be over 200 pounds. I think I'm okay with that if I don't gain. I don't want to gain 20, 30, 40 pounds because that would put me back in a place that I don't want to be. I would love to get down to 190, and I think I'd be okay with 190, but I really don't think I'm going to get there without some serious dedication, and I mean like a serious workout program, serious restriction. And let me say, I have considered doing keto. I know a lot of people have success with doing keto. My thing is I don't want to diet ever again in my life. I have this thing where I feel like if I'm restricting myself of eating certain foods like never, or it feels like never, that's back to my old habits of dieting. And I don't want to go back to that dieting mentality, but at the same time, probably the majority of the food that I eat is keto. But if I'm craving something bad, I will eat it. I don't deny myself. I need to deny myself probably, but like for example, if I want a Dorito, I won't bring a big bag of Doritos in my house, but I will buy a small bag of Doritos for 160 calories and I will eat that. Bad choice, yes. Nutrition, there's no nutrition in it. But if I would go straight keto, all I would think about is those Doritos. And then I would eat them probably more than I would have if I wouldn't have been thinking about them and saying, I'm that type of person. I tell myself I can't have something and I'm going to want it all that much more. So I don't think restricting myself in that way is probably right. But then I'm so tempted because I see so many of you doing so well on keto. But as I stated, most of my food is keto. I'm definitely not saying any, probably under 20 carbs, 20 net carbs, it's like some of you. My salad dressing probably has more sugar in it than what I would be allowed in keto. Those types of things that I don't know that I'm willing to give up, if that makes sense. So, yeah. But I'm still here. I'm still trucking. I feel really stressed about. Sometimes I feel like I look older since I've lost weight, and this cam does me really good justice sometimes because of the lighting, and you can't really see my wrinkles as much on this cam. Now, if I would say use maybe my phone, it might show my wrinkles more. I'm sure if you guys go back through the videos, you can tell which ones I did with like the camera, the old camera that is crappy, that makes me look maybe less wrinkly than the ones, say, I did in a vehicle in the car. You might be able to see my wrinkles more. My point being is that I feel like you hear people say, oh, when you have weight loss surgery, you age, you look older. Well, I'm getting older is the truth. I mean, I'll be 42 in August. So lately I've noticed when pictures are taken of me that in some pictures, depending on the angle, I can see my excess skin here. And I don't know if you see, the lighting's pretty generous in here. So my son's coming down, so he always plays with my skin. He thinks it's funny on my arms. Anyway, I'm doing a YouTube video. You want to come say hi? I'm doing a YouTube video. You want to say hi to my peeps? My weight loss people? Anyways, my whole point being, you want to show your muscles?
Yeah, well, whatever.
Come here.
No.
No, come here, seriously, real fast.
How's it get a shirt on?
No, we'll show them your process. Come here, your progress. Anyways, so I have, this is my son. Come say hi, Cade. Say hi. Come over and say hi. Come down, go all the way back so they can see you. No, you have to come over here, babe. Yeah, put your head down so they can see you. Put your head down. They can see you. Come over here. This is my Caden. This is my baby. He's my youngest, and he is a trooper. I'm just going to tell you, since I've lost weight. Come here. They can see you, though. Since I have lost weight, he has become such a healthy eater, and he's lost, is it like 30 pounds you've lost? He's lost 30 pounds since I've had my surgery because he's been putting in the work himself. And show him he has like these ab things that he's super proud of.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, you go. He motivates me. He motivates me on days that when I'm eating bad. He'll be like, Mom, or not that I'm eating bad, but I'm about to make a bad choice. He'll be like, Mom, you might want to think about that. And he has not had a slice of, like, we used to eat pizza all the time, like real pizza. He actually split my cauliflower crust pizza with me today and ate half of it. So he's like on board, like nobody else in the house is, but he is. He'll go walking and running with me when I go walking and running. He works out more than I do. I need to kind of gain his, my whole point being is he's a little beast. He's a little beast, and he puts me to shame. I need to get some of his motivation sometimes, I think. But anyway, where was I at with all that? What was I saying? Did you come down for something?
Yeah.
A snack?
I don't know.
But he has not had a slice of pizza, like a real slice of pizza, since vacation, which was October, November, December, January, February. I don't know. It's been like, what, 5 or 6 months?
Probably.
And he hadn't had a slice of pizza like before that for a couple months. Was it a couple months?
I didn't even have a whole slice of the pizza.
But he only did that because we were on vacation and his older brother made him. But so, like, on his birthday, his friends took him out for pizza. He would not even eat a slice of pizza. Not even eat a slice of pizza. I bought him cupcakes. He wouldn't eat a cupcake. I had to go buy him a birthday cake protein bar for his birthday. So I have support around me. Yes, you did get a LeBron James jersey too, but that's got nothing to do with health, baby. So anyways, yeah. Where was I going? I forget where I was before Mr. interrupted me.
I didn't know you make an YouTube video.
It's okay.
I thought you already finished it.
Well, no, I didn't. So, yeah. Since you're in there, what will you hand me the rice cauliflower? I want to show what I made my pizza out of. Yeah, that'll work. So instead of, he's in the fridge, so I'm like, this rice cauliflower you can get in a bag. It's just already, it says cauliflower crumbles fried rice. And I use some of this. Well, this has carrots and stuff in it. I'm going to use the rest of this to make a stir fry or like fried rice. It's like 25 calories in this for like tons, you know. But anyways, so I'm still here. I feel like I need to, I was talking about dieting. I just don't feel like I want to be super strict and say I'm never gonna have this, I'm never gonna have that, because I don't think I want to live in that world where I never ever have it. The only thing that I can say that I have not had at all since surgery is pop and soda. Well, I shouldn't say never. When we were on vacation, it was super hot outside, like super hot. And I had nothing to drink on me, but my son had a Diet Coke, and I took one little drink of his Diet Coke. I mean, it was like a very little drink. But I have a rule that I won't drink any pop at all. So I'm pretty much tea, coffee, water. I need more water. I don't do enough water. I pretty much drink tea and coffee all day. I will go to Starbucks once or twice a week and maybe get me something that has calories in it, but it would be low calorie. It would be like a 200 calorie drink versus what I used to get, which was a 600 or 700 calorie drink. Yeah.
Apples, granola.
It's cool. It looks yummy.
Just put it in there.
It looks good. So, but anyways, so I don't know what I'm going to do the whole point with this skin thing. Okay, you just dropped it all over the floor, babe.
There goes my food.
Yeah.
That happened today. Right.
Anyways, so the skin thing's bothering me a little bit. You can't necessarily see it here. Or can you? Not really. You can't see it. But in some pictures in certain angles, it's like that rooster hanging skin thing. And Caden likes to play with my arm skin sometimes because
No, I don't.
You do. He does.
Because it's warm.
Because it's warm. See, it's warm. That's not why. You'd be like making fun of it in a fun way, not in a mean way.
I never do that, you liar.
Yes, you do.
I never have done that.
Cade.
You actually lie.
Cade, never? Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's why you got that little smirk on your face. See, they can't
I got
see the smirk. I see the smirk. All right, so I'm going to. I don't have a plan. I mean, I really don't have a plan to get. I would like to get in shape more. So I think Caden and I are thinking about maybe joining a gym officially.
I want to join one.
Yeah. The thing is the age thing. Some places you have to be a certain age before they'll let you work out and that type of thing. He would be a great workout buddy. I mean, like, seriously, he would be a great workout buddy because he just loves to work out, and I need that motivation, so.
Don't worry, you're going to see a 12-pack about to come.
A 12-pack. I've never seen a 12-pack. I've got way too much skin for that, babe.
No, I'll see reps. Mom,
Yeah.
but if you mix it, like, really, can you help me mix this?
Yeah, I'll mix it for you. So he loves to get apples, like these apple and granola and
Greek
apples
yogurt.
and all
Greek
kinds
yogurt.
of. It's Greek yogurt. And we're big on Greek yogurt here because of the protein. We really try to watch the sugar when we get the protein or the yogurt, but sometimes, like I picked up, what was that yogurt I got today? What's it called? Nosa? I don't know how you say it. They have a really good pumpkin one that I love, and I've never seen miniature ones. Oh, I thought you were getting it.
Oh, you want me to?
You don't have to. It's no big deal. So the pumpkin one's like 290 calories. Yeah, let me see. So, but I found miniature ones, not the pumpkin. The pumpkin's my favorite. But these Nosa, I don't even know if I'm saying it right. This one is salted caramel. It's 150 calories. But it's like 17 grams of sugar in one of these. I think that's a little steep. But once again, I don't care. I will eat it because I feel like I know how many calories is in it. I'll eat it. It's Greek yogurt. It's not a candy bar. But I think sometimes there's probably as much sugar. Give me an apple on my finger. There's just as much sugar in probably yogurt as a candy bar sometimes. I don't know. I try to buy the healthy ones. I do. All right. So I just wanted to check in. Sometimes I don't check in as often as you guys do, some of you, because I feel like I'm constantly saying the same thing. You might want to shut the fridge. I'm constantly saying the same thing. I don't want to sound like a broken record. But I am excited about spring right around the corner because, that's not right around the corner, right? We still have all of February and March, but it's going to start warm up hopefully. And I haven't been walking and running, which isn't helping matters. My whole point being back to the gym thing is I would like to get in shape some. So I don't even know if losing weight would be my goal necessarily, as I would like to tone up some of my body. Now I know the skin, I can't do much with some of the skin besides surgery, but maybe I can get in shape some. You guys know that I went to the gym some, to the Y. After I had my surgery, I've walked, I've ran, but as far as I've done cardio, but not really weights lifting and that type of thing. And I think I could really maybe benefit from it. So I'm going to try to maybe incorporate that. I don't know. Yeah, you do weights. I don't do weights.
I used to do it all the time, lift weights. And now, since I don't have a place to do it.
Hey, I have an idea since you're right here on the cam. You want to talk about any ways that you feel like our life is different since Mommy lost weight? So they come over here so they can see you and hear you. Do you think that any ways our life has gotten different? And
what do you mean by eating healthier?
Well, I'm just saying since Mom has lost weight, do you notice a difference in our life as a family?
Yeah, we've been trying to eat healthier.
Right, we try to eat healthier.
We try to not drink pop, but somebody else does. And it makes us.
Makes us what?
Get pop.
Yeah, but we don't drink it. No, but we go to the grocery store, we'll buy pop for my other son because he's addicted.
And we get the other, the fizz thing, the 0 calorie thing.
Oh,
the red drink.
He likes to get carbonated water that's fizzy like pop, but it's 0 calories. You like that. But I was meaning since when Mom was 400 pounds, for example, when we went on vacation, do you feel like vacation was different with Mom because I wasn't 400 pounds?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Or no?
Mm-hmm.
We could do things that maybe we normally couldn't, or you're not going to give any...
Well, I just said yeah.
He's not a shy kid. He's just actually shy right now for whatever reason. So
I'm not shy.
Yeah, we could do a Q&A. You know how you hey Mom, let's do a Q&A, or that's Jameson Moore on YouTube for his channel because he has his own channel. But
a Q&A.
A Q&A.
You should do one with. We both should do one actually on your channel.
Well, come over and ask me a question, or I'll ask you a question, then you talk. Is that how you do a Q&A?
No, they have to ask you questions in the comments.
Oh, I see.
So tell them to comment down below where they can hear me, and next video, me and you can do a Q&A and we can answer their questions.
Yes, great idea. So if you guys have any questions for us as a family, my husband and I I'll bring my husband in on this, and we'll do a Q&A with my husband, and we can do it with Caden, who is my super healthy boy now, who was
fat back then.
You were never, ever, ever, and I don't like that word, and you were not, but you were 30 pounds heavier. That's what you were. You were 30 pounds heavier, and you were cute as can be. Cute as can be is what you were. Cute as can be. I try to tell him that's not ever focused on weight necessarily, but he religiously weighs in on Saturday mornings. He gets up at 6 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 7
right,
on a Saturday morning to come down here and weigh in. And I'm like, you don't have to set your alarm to weigh in. It's not that serious. Seriously, it's not that serious. Sometimes he's a little obsessive with it, which I wish I could be more obsessive with it. So I think he's going to grow up and maybe have broken some of the habits we created, and that makes me happy that he's at least trying to eat healthy. He eats every night. I make him a protein shake.
I love it.
He loves he's a thief and steals my...
You should tell him to try it.
he wants you to. I'm sure they do, but what we do for a protein shake is we will stick like a scoop of protein powder in the blender with a banana, and he likes chocolate protein powder best. And we will sometimes use coconut milk, and we use a little peanut butter, or peanut butter powder is really great for that because there's not that many calories in peanut butter powder. A lot of protein. We'll sometimes stick like a stevia in it to sweeten it up a little bit, but he loves it.
Have they asked you any questions about the other videos at all?
I've never done a Q&A before. I've just kind of always rambled.
But have you saw any comments like them asking you questions at all?
Yeah, I've answered questions of people that's asked me questions.
Yeah, you should have answered it on the video. You should do it like next video whenever you make one.
I just don't make them often enough is the problem. Like literally, I don't make them often enough.
That's what a Q&A is. So.
Okay. Do you want to say bye to everyone? I want to say bye because I'm just rambling at this point. Come and say bye. Say hi. Say bye.
Bye.
They can't even see your face. They cannot even see you. Get over here.
See my body then.
Oh, see, you see, see his abs. He's all happy because he like does like all these. What are they called? All those
ab workouts.
Ab workouts. Duh, Mom. They're ab workouts. They can't see your face though. Come down so they can see you and so see how handsome you are. See,
it's blurry.
Well, it's because
turn on the fire.
No, because I don't know what it'll do. Okay, we're done. Bye. Okay, I'll be in touch. Bye, guys.